Like pretty soon it's just gonna send stuff, and we're gonna start, like good enough, send, good enough, send, good enough, send.
Can you change it? And
oh yeah,
yeah.
It literally reads what the email is and then just gives you a response. Like, here's a response, and it's and I'm sure after you use it for a while, it learns kind of
how you communicate.
Yeah. I mean, it's all. Let's face it. It's all GPT or some sort of AI. Brad was. I said to Brad this morning. I said, Brad, you use Gamma? He goes, dude, I'm on payroll. I use that thing so much. Like, he's got it inside of his.
He built it into his system.
Yeah.
I just used Canva to chat the other day for the first time, which is pretty cool. So you can just have it push directly over and create whatever the materials you want from ChatGPT. Which is pretty cool. And I didn't have to figure it out. Canva said, hey, do you want me to put this, or Chad said, do you want me to put this in a Canva presentation? I said, if it's linked, we can do it. And I was like, well, I don't think it's linked. How do I link it? It's like, just go over here, hit the sidebar,
oh my God,
click the button and link the account. So I did it. And then it created the presentation. So so you can just do that straight from chat and it'll just push it straight over, which I'm pretty sure, Scotty, you can probably do with Gamma too.
I'm sure you can do it with Gamma too. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that you won't have to there'll be one, like that new browser. When I downloaded it, like that new browser someone brought up the other day on the coaching call, it's a new browser that has ChatGPT and all the stuff tied into it. So pretty much like everything goes. Dia, what you got this morning?
I was just 1 minute late and I missed a whole software that'll read my emails. What software is that?
Oh, it's let's see. It is called. Let me just look it up here. I will tell you, it's unbelievable. It's the best. So I use two of them actually. I use 1 second here. Extensions, manage extensions. So I use, it's called not there. That's weird. It's called Fixer, I think. Fixer. I'll send it to you, DM. But yeah, it reads them and then has responses for you. Like it's crazy. Like, yeah, there's like, if I get an email, whatever the email is, it literally puts the person's name and then a response to the email that 99% of the time is correct. So I don't even have to type it. I just hit send. So, but I want to say it's Fixer. Fixer.
Is that it? I've seen Fixer pop up quite a few times.
Yeah.
Email solution.
Okay. FYXERAI. Yep. FYXER.com. FYXER.com. Yeah.
.com.
I'm surprised it's .com, not .ai. Yeah, that's really pretty crazy. All right. Any wins from yesterday? Anybody kicking butt, taking names? One of my friends closed 3.1 million this month. Best month ever in the history of her career.
Wow.
That's pretty crazy, right?
Yep.
And they're all clear to close, all closing by before Halloween, which we don't want to push that. We don't want to close on Friday because we get a lot of crazy stuff going on. So Fixer,
pretty spooky.
It's pretty spooky. Pretty spooky. All right. So any other wins? I just wanted to share one. That's a pretty big win. Give it a second. Nobody has any wins. Everybody's up. All right.
So I got a new app yesterday, which is one good thing, but I got a referral from a financial planner who the customer lives in Vegas, wants to buy some investment property at one of the beaches close to me. I called this agent I actually met with last week, who is a whale ×2. Said, hey, do you cover this area? She was like, absolutely. I said, well, I may have a repeat buyer for you. So I'm waiting on that one. Hopefully,
nice, dude.
Fingers crossed on that one.
Yeah. All right. So Viva Las Vegas, coming to the ocean, coming to the Atlantic. Awesome. Anybody else? Everybody just on vacation this week? Like taking the rest of the month off? That's cool, man. That's cool. It's nice.
Not the time you have to be vacation.
Hey, I'm on vacation every single day because I love my.
I mean, I think we're on vacation every day.
Dude, we are, man. That's true. True story. All right. Let me just share with you guys this. Let me just stop sharing. I'm going to pop open my PowerPoint because this is pretty cool. So I got to give credit to my homie last night said something at the very beginning of the game And he goes, everybody, everybody's hungry, everybody has to eat. And he said, when everybody eats, we do really good. And he was talking about from the sports part of it. Can everybody see that?
No.
You can't see it?
No.
Really? All right, hold on.
Really?
Oh, you know what? That was my bad. I was showing it live. Like, yeah, I was showing it. All right. Share, there's that. All right. Let me just get out of this. Let me go to Rick's like, no, dude.
Yeah, you texted me at 8:08. Everybody eats. The abundance code for loan officers.
Yes. Stop fighting for look at dude. Stop fighting for crumbs. Build a bigger table. Huh? Pretty cool. So my homie, he said everybody's got to eat. So when everybody eats, we do good. So the big idea: abundance always wins. Collaboration, competition, greater than competition, but work together to expand the market rather than fighting over the same deals. Build genuine relationships that naturally lead to business growth. And then service equals to lead with value and watch transition flow. So check this out. The scarcity trap. Too many professionals operate from fear, afraid someone else will take their deal, steal their client, or get the referral they wanted. This mindset keeps you small, stressed, and constantly looking over your shoulder. The abundance, truth. Let's throw this up here. Get that out of there. So the truth, there's more than enough business for everyone. The best producers don't compete, they collaborate. They understand that by giving opportunities, sharing knowledge, and leading with generosity, they create magnetic force that attracts more business than they could ever imagine. Feed others first. You guys ever, that book, Leaders Eat Last, which is pretty cool, by Simon Sinek, really good book. Feast grows. So you don't lose by giving, you multiply by leading. Every referral you send out, every connection you make, every piece of advice you share, it all comes back. I've always been, one of the great books, 7 Steps to Living Your Best Life Now. And, I think Zig Ziglar said it. He talks about, give three, what was it? What's the terminology? Give more than you receive, whatever. So like the more you give, the more you receive. So what's at your table? This is intriguing. Your referral network is only as strong as the relationships you actively nurture. If you're not consistently feeding value to your network, they'll find someone else who will. Here are the key players. Real estate agents. Big one. Your fellow agents are the greatest referral source. New construction means new opportunities. Past clients, financial advisors, CPAs, insurance and title partners. Are you when we call them, are we asking, are we giving, are we sharing? Did anybody share the presentation I did yesterday with did anybody like the 531? That was huge. Remember, if they're not at your table, this is a different way to look at it. They're sitting at someone else's. Isn't that freaky, Devin? If they're not at your table, they're sitting at some. Make your table the one everyone wants to join.
I think there's one more person you need to add to that list, Scotty. I think you need to add other loan officers, because there's some bank loan officers and some credit union loan officers that don't have all the programs that we have available to us.
I love that.
Whether it's the DSCR or not, just any kind of non-QM. Yeah. And they're good. They're good for referring deals that they can't do. That's
a great point, man. Credit unions, local banks. Like I had a buddy of mine that built a business around credit unions. He literally had 30 plus credit unions that were he was kind of like white label behind the scenes, and did all their not all of it, but a majority of their business. He was doing great. So deliver consistent value touches weekly. Don't go silent between transactions. Who does that, right? Position yourself as a go-to expert by sharing timely market insights, industry trends. When somebody at your table closes a deal or hits milestones, shout it out from the rooftops. Bring your network to your classes, masterminds, client appreciation events. Give them opportunities to grow. Like, invite them all. Invite other loan officers. Like, who on this call has received a referral from another loan officer that maybe they couldn't do it or was in a different state? Almost everybody here, right? Yeah, cool, crazy. All right. This is a short one too. Service. Give more than you expect to get. Remember, zero expectation of anything in return. System. Use tools that keep you top of mind. Leverage your CRM, social media platforms, and automated drip campaigns, emails. Build them once, benefit forever. Set up weekly touch points, monthly check-ins, and quarterly values. Share wins and lessons that feed belief. Remember, we talk about sharing stories. That's a big deal. So here's the law of the table. We got a new law in the house. New. Coach Rick came up with this, in case anybody doesn't like it. 10 active referral partners. So here's a simple math that proves why calibration beats competitive every single time. Active referral partners, deals per month each, monthly closings, your total potential pipeline. The multiplication effect, like you can lean on these referral partners. So 20 closings per month doesn't just feed your business, they feed everyone connected to it, right? It's amazing. My wife always was amazed at how many people one deal provides for. Because it's not just the mortgage real estate, it's the CPAs, financial planners, it's the contractors, it's the repairs, the appraisers, it's all these title companies and so many people. Scale your seats. The more seats you add to your table, the more everyone eats. Start with 10 partners, grow to 20, then 50, whatever you want. I think Tim, who was on the call quite a while ago, he's like, just assume you're going to get one per year per agent. You want to close 50 deals a month, have 50 agents. Positive only. Dang, keeps moving. Ban negativity, gossip, and scarcity talk. Your table should be refreshing. Space where people feel energized and inspired. Protect culture. Share opportunities, not scarcity. Consistent communication. Show up reliably. Kind of like you're going to the gym. Show up. Show gratitude publicly and privately. It's easy to talk. It's easy for me to talk about someone else than it is for them to talk about themselves. That's why when Kim shared the three-way text joint in with that real estate agent, that's crazy. So that she can now talk about that agent. Follow up after the deal. We think we lose track of this. Check in with partners monthly. Send value content regularly. Feed relationships with care, not convenience. So here's the feed others first. Text. Remember, we talked about this yesterday. Text 5 partners and thank them. Just thank them. Hey, just wanted to say I was thinking about you. I appreciate you. Love working with you. Love your clients. Man, looking forward to finishing the year strong and working with you in 2026.
Well, and Scott, if you can do that on video, man, I'm telling you, it moves the needle so much more. It really does. I send these videos out every day, and I get so much great feedback from it. People absolutely love it.
Yeah. I mean, what we talked about yesterday, if you share with your agents that one idea, send a marketing insight, a client success story, business strategy that could benefit their practice. Give that, like we talked about investors yesterday. If you missed it, like sharing, teaching your agents how to work with investors, the mindset behind it, the texting scripts and stuff like that. I love this one. Host 15-minute value call. Or a 30-minute value call. Get your people on the call and just talk. Like just have a conversation. Invite everybody to it. If 2 or 3 people show up, CPA, financial planners, real estate agents, everybody that is part of your table, they're part of your network. All right. When you build a table where everybody eats, you'll never go hungry. Start today, stay consistent, and trust the process. Abundance is waiting for those bold enough to serve. Yeah, be the server. That's it, man. So short and sweet. I just wanted to different ways of saying the same thing that I think we all can relate to. When you sit down at the table, I want you to think about who's at your table. Is there enough people at your table? If not, why not? Do you have people that you've worked with in the past that were at your table and you just kind of let them go, or forgot to? You're not showing the love, you're not showing the appreciation. You're not connecting, engaging, interacting, staying visible, not reminding them of who you are, what you do for a living. You haven't called them and said, man, I appreciate you. The one post that does the most, or the one conversation that has the biggest impact, is a gratitude call, gratitude text, gratitude video. I have a massive success story. I haven't heard the results from it yet, but a happy birthday on a LinkedIn yesterday. They're talking $400 million construction loan from an experienced investor.
Wow. That sounds like a Stephen Q deal.
We thought it was a joke. We thought it was a misprint. Like maybe he said 400,000. No. But 400 million. So they did. What's funny is like, all right, I got to get in on this one. So I called the guy and I was like, hey, I'm working with David, and I didn't want you to wait, and it's going to be a little bit. He's in an appointment. I just want to call and get some details for him. So when he does call you, I'm like 400 mil, man. Like, oof. So crazy, right? Who's at your table? I know.
What you can do, you can take that text. If you're not going to text 5 realtors today, text 5 of your friends that are in the mortgage business. Invite them to come watch the show. That's what I've been doing.
There you go.
Every day. I've been sending out 5 texts. Yesterday, I sent them to 5 different people, and just people that I think can learn from this. And the law of abundance. Feed them. Feed them. Even if they're the competition.
Right on. Yeah. So, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Just make sure.
I think I love what you're talking about with the gratitude, and then also just the touch points, because I've had, I saved a deal from being sent over to another place because I'd sent a gratitude video, and basically she was like, hey, like, tell me about what's going on with this thing. And we booked a time to talk. And then I sent a voicemail, I think like a week and a half ago. And I finally got this couple to call me back and be like, yes, we want to refinance.
Wow.
So it's kind of interesting that I think a lot of times we do all these touch points and we're like, it's not doing anything. And then it just all of a sudden it's like, oh, they were. I love what was the thing we talk about? Always assume good intentions, or whatever that acronym was.
Zero expectation of nothing in return, but to leave them in a better place than you found them.
Yeah. So it's been fun to be in a community like this where we're talking about that instead of fear, like a lot of other places are.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. Thank you. Yeah, man. It's funny. We take it personal when the people come in and then leave and don't communicate with us, or they're like, man, what happened? They were all excited about this or that, and then they just go away. What? And I used to I'm like, what did I do? What did I say? And I didn't say anything. Life happened. Life happened. So you just got to know it's never you. But if you don't follow up, you have no chance. Yeah. Brian's asking for 3 video service that you suggest. Brian, can you unmute yourself? So I just have a quick question. Is it like where to post, or
I'm sorry,
or like what to use to do the video?
Service sending them. Is there one you suggest?
If it's to use to do the video, my answer would be Zoom and my phone.
Did you hear him,
or StreamYard?
Scotty? Scott, can you hear us?
Is that what you're referring to?
Scott, can you hear me?
I don't think he hears us.
Like, and then there's Opus is one to take a longer video and spit it into different reels and stuff like that.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Oh,
we hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you, Brian. Hold on.
I can't hear you guys.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I'm obviously doing, but I wasn't sure what I think it was Kobe was saying. He sends out these videos. Does he do them? Is there some service that you use?
No, I just literally go into my phone and I find their contact and I just shoot a video in there.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
If you want a service, Brian, that does open any platform, Palm works really well for that. The downside is if you're texting a video from Apple and Samsung, it's not always going to have the same resolution. Another way you can deliver video really well is through Facebook.
The Facebook Instant Messenger is great. Now, not everybody will look at their Facebook daily. Some people do. Some people are religious, but some people don't. So I've had videos that I've sent through Facebook and gotten a response 6 months later. Right, that can't happen. But to Kobe's point, you can just shoot it right there on your phone and fire it off.
That's what I was wondering. Hey, while I got you guys real quick. So I'm up here in Maryland, but I'm licensed in 8 states, and I just had a situation. I'd love to hear you, bounce off of you. My guy's down in Fort Gordon in Georgia, pre-approved and all that stuff. But I had the agent who I've never done business with kind of, really pressing hard on him to use my guy down here, use my local guy. And, how would you handle something like that? I'm coming across that a lot because a lot of people in Maryland are heading south because of the warm weather and stuff.
No, I love that. So I would go, man, I totally appreciate relationships. I love relationships, and man, make me second choice if ever that whoever's moving or, but be like, what I would do is go social. So make sure you follow him on all the different channels, like all his stuff. So you're always present and visible. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think he's asking, are you saying that they're trying to take deals away that you are sending down there? and push it to your local guy?
I
Their
would say
local
this.
guy?
Well, yes, this is a one timer. You know, he's been down there for a year. I did his purchase in Georgia. He's refinancing now, or I'm sorry, going to buy another house. And what he has told me is, Brian, this agent is pressing so hard that, you know, that I told her you're my trusted advisor, and she's just pressing so hard, and yet I'm face to face with me. She's like, you know, Brian, you're a heck of a guy, but behind the closed doors, you know, she's trying to take something from my table. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I would have your client, if you're that close to him, say to the agent, look, if you suggest this one more time, I'm going to change agents rather than loan officers.
Yep.
It's a great way to do it.
All right, I appreciate it. Yeah, I was looking for the artful way of doing it. And
Find a good agent down there you can team up with, Brian.
Yeah.
And
I mean, especially if they keep fighting back.
Some names.
Yeah, that's funny. It's actually Evans, Georgia, near Augusta, near the golf capital there, Augusta, Georgia.
Yeah,
I have great agents there if you need any recommendations. Sorry.
I appreciate it. You guys have been great. Thank you very much.
You bet. Yeah, it's weird that they keep fighting when you say, you know, like most good salespeople will back off and go, "Oh, you got a friend? Cool, awesome, great. Let's go find a house." You know?
Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough walk sometimes, guys.
Yeah,
you
know? I know. Yeah.
Maybe hey guys, I'm sorry to interrupt the conversation here.
Oh.
Let me ask you this question. Have you talked to that agent and trying to steer your client to somebody else?
That's where I was just going. That's funny, man. Yeah.
Because many times what happened is they don't know you, so they are afraid to endorse your pre-approval to a seller without knowing your process. So you should contact that agent, you know, explain the process. How deep have you gone with this client to get him pre-approved? Because at the end of the day, this is the magic question. I'm sure you feel more comfortable working with someone that already understands their process than somebody that you never talked to. And maybe with that sentence right there, you'll be able to, you know, getting close to you and not work against you. From that point on, they might become your ally, and you just have found yourself a preferred partner in that area. It's just a suggestion, you know.
Amen.
No,
I'm working
sure.
I'm working a lot of my area right now, and that's what I find out. The biggest issue is they put in their paycheck in jeopardy because they don't know your process.
Hey, what's the agent's name, real quick?
With my what is her name?
You can't look her up.
I'll tell you her name. Her name is Barbara Crenshaw. In
Crenshaw.
Evans, Georgia. Keller Williams. She owns the Keller Williams.
Crenshaw with the C.
Yes, Augusta Partners.
Yeah, that's her. She doesn't do a lot of transactions, believe it or not. She's only got 4 for the year. Her go-to is a guy named James Kelly at Wells Fargo Bank. So that's who she's probably trying to refer him to. Just
and I get it. It's
you might be in-house. You might be paying or something.
Yeah, I get it. But yeah, I think I've got it solved. It's just that, you know, I we do good things. Bay Capital is a small company, but, you know, I'll have this loan wrapped up in about 9 days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just tell her, like Coach was telling you, you know, man, at the end of the day, just reach out and just say, hey, look, I know you've got to go to, you know, I've got a great relationship with this client. I want to give you some confidence as to what I've done to get them pre-qualified. And, you know, I'd love to be able to see this through to completion. You know, I've been working with these folks for a long time. I just get right in their face about it and be super nice.
For sure. I think that's what I'm going to do, man. You guys, everyone's giving good insight. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Or you will still be at 4 transactions.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're gonna make that 5 for you this year.
It could lead to something else.
Man, there
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
You might want to talk to her also too. Wells is a big box bank. They can't do a lot of things that you can do. You have a lot of tricks up your sleeve that they can't even touch.
Oh, for sure.
And Wells Fargo is not going to be available on a Saturday afternoon or Sunday. You're going to be available.
100%.
Can I add something real quick?
Please.
So, listening to what we're talking about here, I almost think that, like, if I would expect this to be your everyday with every client, that everybody's talking to them and everybody's trying to refer them to their partner, just like your partners might be doing for you to other people. So why wouldn't this be just a normal everyday transaction for you, where you would do all of these steps with everyone to ensure that you maintain your relationship? It's not your customer until they close. Yes, you have a great relationship, which is great. But I think the idea that you're not doing this with everyone or all the time. And I'm just kind of just throwing it out there. I'm not saying you're not, but I would assume that all of us should do all of those steps to make sure that you're doing everything you possibly can to retain your customer. And maybe I think we take our foot off the gas sometimes and just assume they're with us. And then things like this happen. But there's a million ways to increase your relationship, your referral partners with everything that we're talking about. And if your process is the same with everyone, and you're doing this where you're actually reaching out to the agent, explaining your process and how you're, how you work and what you're going to do and keep them informed, again, you have another opportunity, just like we heard a few minutes ago, to earn another partner in a different area. I mean, I think everything we're saying is great. I just think that we probably don't always do all of these things with every person with the assumption that they're just staying with us.
Yeah, but Martin, it's a little bit different. I think like Scott and Devin said, this was my guy from Annapolis, Maryland. He's been under my wing for 10 years, and he told her basically, look, back off, this is who I'm going with, yet they're still pressing. So that I think that's what the unique behavior is here. So.
Well, and I think what Martin's saying here, or Martine is saying, is that, we just have to make sure as originators, we're doing a great job of always doing that introduction call with the agent and doing the weekly follow-ups. And, on that initial introduction call, walking them through how we do business, what they can expect, how often you're going to follow up so that they can have that confidence. I know you mentioned that you had a conversation. I think what Martine's saying is are you having it all the time, right? Like, are you doing it every single week? Are you following up with that agent, not just once, but multiple times throughout the process to give them that confidence that you're going to be the person that they can rely on, right?
Gotcha.
And if you are, amazing, right? Like, you're killing it, man. But it's a great reminder because we forget about the basics. That's the basics,
man.
Right?
Yeah.
We got to deal. We got to talk to the client. We got to talk to the agent. We got to talk to the listing agent. We got to talk to the title company. We got to make sure that they know who we are, what we're doing, and how we're going to do it every single time. We got to sweat that process, right? Same way every time. So if you're doing it, man, brother, you're killing it. But there's other people on this call that maybe aren't doing that. That should be the process, right? Transition to that process.
Yeah. Okay. Appreciate it, guys.
Amen.
All right. Excellent, guys. I hope you got something out of today. Everybody good?
Let's go.
All right, man. So dude, let's do 5 gratitude texts. Okay. 5, just 5. I would do 5 every day. Make it part of your daily, and do 5 investment. Do 5 investment from yesterday, 5 gratitude. And that's 10 a day. We talk about 10 text messages a day anyway. So do 5 gratitude texts. I find it hard to believe that at the end of you do 5 a day, 25 a month, 100 gratitude texts a month, that you wouldn't be having a conversation about buying, selling, or investing in some way, shape, or form. Debt consolidations, having a referral from somebody. See you, Rick. Yolanda, what you got, my friend?
Just a quick question. So what would the gratitude text say?
I got one for you. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Yolanda, I just wanted to reach out today and say you're absolutely amazing. You show up to these meetings all the time, and we just love your input and everything that you do. You're so special. Thank you so much for being part of our show and part of our community.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
How'd that make you feel?
Makes me feel good. Thank you so much.
Do that to people, right? Scotty says it all the time. Leave people better than where you found them, and they're going to love you for it.
Great. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, and I mean it's almost and then when you're talking to a past client, I mean just a little, hey, just wanted to, man, I came across your number, just wanted to say I appreciate you and hope all is well. Happy Halloween. Like people that we just don't do, we don't hear that enough. We don't get that enough. Yeah. So when we hear it, like, man, like I'm like, dang, dude, that was nice. Like they just took the second out of their day to say that. That's I just got a text this morning. Like, dude, man, I love the new look. Like little bitty touches. Even I love I mean, I don't know who doesn't love a little appreciation and just the saying it, So, and it's just put you at the forefront. It makes you, like, if there's that reticular activator going, it's so funny. Hey, thank you so much. It's so funny you text me. We were talking about last night about buying, selling, investing, debt consolidation, like whatever, buying our second home, whatever. Like, so it's just crazy how that conversation goes. Awesome. All right, man. Devin, what you got, brother?
Man, let's go out with Ferris's fave.
One moment.
Let's go.
Did you capture?
All right, guys. Have an amazing day. Be safe.
His palms are sweaty.